Hey guys, I'm Ryan Martin. I'm from Washington State. I'm here at Medicine Hat for the Triple Crown Series. I'm racing for Rock River, Manluk, Yamaha.
So Ryan, you're at the second round of the Triple Crown Supercross and Arena Cross Series. We're here in Medicine Hat. You're up from Washington State with Manluk. Your first race with Manluk.
Yep.
Tell me how that all went down, man.
Yeah, so originally I got in contact with Manluk about 4 years ago. I was riding for them. I got on their team, and then I unfortunately got hurt, and some other stuff happened. So I went back home, and just kind of gave up riding for a little bit. And so I've been in contact with Frank, and I came up last year to race Kamloops, and I pitted behind their semi and got to hang out with them for the weekend. And I placed eighth overall at Kamloops last year, so that's how I got number 67 here. And
yeah, number 67, sweet, man.
Yeah, I like
You're
it.
climbing the ranks.
Heck yeah, one race.
67 on one race, that's
Yeah.
right. So, so when did you get to town?
So I flew in Thursday night. I stayed at Pat's house in Calgary, and then made the trip here.
I don't know if you're aware, but Pat Shippett is known as the real deal.
Yeah, he is. He is. Is that his name? Is that a nickname? Real deal?
It's his only name.
Yeah. Pat is awesome. He's helped me out a lot already, so he's a good guy.
Right on. So you're coming back into it. You're riding 250, right?
Yep.
Your preference normally though, 450.
Yeah. I haven't rode a 250 in about like 6 years, so it's 5-6 years. But I feel comfortable on that bike. That bike felt awesome, and I was happy out there. So.
Right on. And so tell me how the day's gone so far.
Yes.
You know, we've been through qualifying, right?
Yeah. So far, it's been great. I got the whoops down a little bit, so that was a bit of a struggle at the beginning, but I got it down, and I qualified 6th in the 250, and not so good in the 450. I qualified 9th, but it was good. I'll get out. Everybody's within a half a second out here, and it's tight.
It's tight, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think of the course?
I love it. Yeah, it's fun. I was having a blast out there. It's challenging through the whoops, and the rhythms aren't too scary, but you can really carry some speed out there. So
yeah, and we can see behind us they're watering it like crazy.
Yeah.
It seemed a little slick in qualifying. Even it looks like they've laid a lot of water down since then.
Yeah. It was slick. Once you got turned up a little bit, it would dry out. But yesterday we did press, and it was freaking dry, like really dry. So.
Yeah, I was here to watch that, and you were looking good. It was fun. I wouldn't have guessed you were normally a 450 rider. You looked like a real natural 250 guy to me. You're kind of loose and a little bit all over the bike. It was fun to watch.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, I was having a blast on it. It felt like a pit bike almost out there from what I've been riding. So
tell me about your background in motocross.
Yeah, so I grew up in Washington just racing locally, and then took it seriously when I was like 16. I moved to Club MX and lived there for a couple years. It was great. I learned a lot, and then I went to Germany for a little bit, and then I got on the team with Manluk and went to Oklahoma to train, and I broke my wrist, and then a couple days later my dad passed away, so it was just a lot of things at once. So I took a break about 3 years-ish, 2.5 years, and last year I came back, raced Kamloops. This year I've raced 3 pro nationals in the States, and it's been great. I've qualified to 2 of the 3, and yeah.
That's amazing. Tell me, which pro nationals did you do down there this year?
I did Paula, Hangtown, and Washougal. So I qualified to Paula like 21st, didn't get into Hangtown, but I got in to Washougal.
Which is cool, your hometown race, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
And you live pretty close to Washougal.
Yep, about 45 minutes north. So
nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then so you're gonna ride Calgary with Manluk.
Yep.
Have you got any thoughts about coming up to do the Chilliwack Arena Cross?
Yeah, it's only about 4.5 hours from my house, so I think, my wife and I might make the drive up here and go do that.
So your impressions of racing in Canada versus the States?
Yeah, I think I enjoy it a lot more. Everybody here is very nice, very open. In the States, everybody is really serious. Like I'm here for fun. I'm trying to do, when I put my helmet on, I try to do as best as I possibly can, but for the most part, I'm just here for the experience and fun and just meet people, and
Right on, and just something, I'm guessing you just want to keep going as long as you can.
Yeah, it keeps me young. So I plan on never quitting riding again. I like, whether it's whatever type of riding, I just want to be on 2 wheels for a while. So.
Right on. So typical weeknight after work, what are you gonna pick up and ride?
Well, I got an electric bike. I bought one like a month ago. It's called Tawaria. So I go out, after work, it's better than spending 20 minutes on your phone and looking at it. So I go out, I just rip it for a while, do urban motos, got some trails by my house and stuff. So I stay on that, but for the most part, I ride. PIR is a series by us, and we race there every Thursday, which is really helpful for the locals down there. And race that, and that just ended. So now they'll roll into a Woodland series, and I'll race out there a lot.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've watched some of those PIR Thursday night races on the YouTubes, and it looks like a hoot and good turnouts. And
it's gnarly. Yeah, I had a blast there this track.
So, you were talking about you had a wrist injury, was it?
Yes.
From training in Oklahoma when you originally were going to be racing Manluk.
Yeah.
How's that doing? Like, has it come back together?
It was good. It was my third time breaking the wrist at that time, so I had like 6 surgeries after that. I had to get some bone taken out, plates in, carpal tunnel surgery, and just that on top, and I was like, burnt out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you and T Pro, you got the T Parrots, right?
Yeah.
You got the
wrist
stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know? Mild wrist breaks.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Right on. Well, hey, good luck tonight. Looking forward to seeing your race, and it was really nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you, too.
Cheers.
Thank you. Yeah.